Hey all, how's it going? So we butchered a bunch of rabbits today, and something's been going around, a lot of canning sites and stuff, and summertime's canning, but something you don't think about much is canning meats. And what we're canning today is the rabbit. What we're doing is I've already cooked them, or already cleaned them. We soaked them in salt water for about 3 hours with ice on it, and now we've got them soaking in fresh water, and we're going to strip the fat off of them. And basically what we're doing is stuffing them into jars. Already got 8. We'll fill these others up, and I should have about 14-15 quarts when it's over with. But the thing about it is you don't add water to them, you pressure cook it. Rabbit's kind of a little bit of a tough meat anyway, so by doing this, when it comes time to use it, all you have to do is open a jar, shred the meat off the bone. It's 10 times easier to shred it after it's been pressure cooked than it is to try to debone it while it's fresh. And then from that point on, you can make whatever you want. It can be fajitas, tacos, pot pies, just about anything. But we're going through this right now. I'm stuffing jars, and once we get that, we'll set up the pressure cooker and kind of go through that process too. So back in a few. Okay guys, so they are all stuffed pretty full. That's my most shallow one. Everything else is pretty full. All of it's bone in. I did not add water to the jars. What that is just some of the juice that's already starting to come out of the meat from the salt soak. Plus I do add a teaspoon of salt per quart. Next step before the canner is a little bit of white vinegar, and what I'm doing is just getting a little bit on the rag, and then each one of these I'm going to wipe the rim, okay, really good, and then make sure I get the fat off of it and get them cleaned, and then I'm going to cap them. And we're getting the hot water, or getting the water set up right now for the pressure cooker. So be right back. Okay guys, so here we go. We got a total of 14 quarts, enough to do 2 full things, and that come off of about 15 rabbits, and everything minus 2 pieces of rabbit, which I'm going to put on the grill tonight, are in the jars. So one of the things on the canning site the other day, for one, I put a ½ cup of vinegar in each one of these already. It just kind of helps with hard water and sediment. But one of the questions was how much water you put in your canner, and the answer was 3 quarts, or 12 cups, and that's what they was talking about. Well, my answer to them was, if you don't have instructions for your canner, put your jars in and then fill the water level up to about 1/3 the level of the jar. And lo and behold, I hate being right, but I am right. So I'm going to finish this one and this one, and then I'm going to get the lids on them, and we'll start the process. Back in a few. Okay, you probably can't see the steam very well, but I'm sure you can hear it. So this pot started steaming already, and we're going to let it steam for about 10 minutes. Now I did let it come up to a boil for 10 minutes, put the lid on it. It took it about another 10 minutes to come up to a boil. And I know some people have a lot of stuff and they want to get done really quick, but you know what? The safety part of it is taking your time and just letting things go on real slow. And I've heard a lot of complaints about lids buckling, but the thing about a lot of lids buckling, my worst experience has been trying to be too fast, heating things up too fast, and it doesn't give time for the pressures in the jars to escape, and they will kind of buckle or crease. So, take it slow, take it easy. I've been on this for about probably 40 minutes now, and this one hasn't started steaming yet. It will, but we're going to let this one go for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to put the pressure gauge on it, and then we're going to make sure we regulate everything and do it right. Hey guys, so here's what I call the happy dance. So it's pressure. It's not strong, it's not bouncing all over the place. It's a light jiggle. Listen to it. Okay, so that's 10 pounds of pressure, and like I said, it started at 7:30, so it's going to go until 9 o'clock. This one, taking a while to come up to temperature, or pressure, but it's at 4 and climbing now, and it's a slow process. If you do it too fast, I guarantee your lids to buckle. It's going to happen. So take it easy, take it slow, and don't rush it. So here's the final product. Finished pretty late last night. I just leave my stuff once I shut the canners off. I leave the weights on them, leave it in there all night long. It comes down to temperature slowly. And the next day, this is the final product. They have made their own juice. They was dry packed. You know, outside of washing the outside of the jars off now. Already took the rings off. Everything's sealed good. And I'll give it another, well, until this evening before I actually put it up, because they still have a little bit of warmth to them. But other than that, that's canning meat, guys. You can do it with chicken, rabbit, just whatever you want. The instructions are out there. And it saves a lot of freezer space. And like I said, this is already ready to eat. It just break it open, heat it up, and add it to whatever you want to. So I hope everybody gives it a try. And we'll catch y'all later.